What's up, YouTube world? I haven't made a video in a few days. I want to say my last video was probably Monday after my marathon Call of Duty session. I took yesterday off, so I figure let's go ahead and make a video today. Depending on what I find in this box, we might have to go to another one. I apologize for my ridiculous hair. I did recently step out of the shower. I'm so fresh and so clean. And I have a wonderful box of random toys to open. So, thanks everyone for watching. Let's go ahead and start with the box. So I already see some stuff I've already seen. So let's go with stuff that everyone at home has already seen. KB Toys. It is one of the special collector's editions. I say that with the quotation marks. I remember I made the joke last time about the Daredevil. You see his face. He's screaming because he just got canceled from Netflix. My wife and I actually just started rewatching the... When I say rewatching, I mean watching. She had never seen it. Watching the Daredevil series on Netflix, and it's been pretty fantastic. A lot of little things you miss. You don't watch it, and you're like, wait a second, I never saw that. So, kind of cool, like, to re-watch it with her, pay a little bit more attention to everything, you know, what's going on. Let's see, this one's right here. This one's pretty awesome. By the way, I hope everyone is staying warm. I know it's really, really cold almost everywhere. I talked to my parents back home where it was negative 51 wind chill this morning, and no one in their right mind should ever have to deal with negative 51 wind chill. So, shout out to anyone that's, here's my shout out for the day. Shout out to anyone that lives in the Midwest, up north, that's dealing with the polar climates. Bundle up, please, and please, yeah, just stay safe. This next one here, $2.01 at KB Toys on clearance. Belt play camera with click and view action. I'm pretty sure this is like a kaleidoscope, but you can wear it on your belt. I don't know. I'll look it up and see if it's an actual like real camera, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a kaleidoscope. You put some stuff in. That's what those things are, and you can view it. But anybody who wants to go and rock a brand new belt buckle, you really can't beat that Spider-Man belt plate camera. Another Spider-Man thing that's right on top. I got a lot of Spider-Man things in this box. And I remember this. I saw them. I was, 10, 11 years old. I saw these Spider-Man Web Blaster. Pretty much just shot silly string. But anyone ever wanted to be Spider-Man, this was the thing. Over 600 feet of web blasting fun. That looks like that's Michael Strahan's kid with that big old gap in between their teeth. Oh man, same kid in the back. He's got a big old smile with that big old gap. Like you can go ahead and kick a paper football through that thing. Just saying. Racist. Man, this thing is full of Spider-Man stuff. So let's go ahead, and it looks like I got 2 sets of these in this box. There's the Spider-Man electronic talking, what does that say? 2 sayings, 1 battle sound. So when I saw both these in here, I just thought they were like walkie-talkies. They're just right next to each other, but button doesn't work. We are poison, sting of venom, and roar. But there's an electronic talking battle talker venom. Are you a battle talker, buddy? Come here. My dog's a battle talker. I do not condone any sort of violence towards animals, but I like to throw light things like socks at my dog, because my dog is 18 years old and He is blind. He just kind of like barks at things and just stares. So I throw very soft socks at him, and it's quite adorable when they land directly on his head. Another one of my battle talkers. Eat pumpkin, Spider-Man. Ooh, this one actually makes noise. Oh. Definitely hard to hear, but another battle talker. This would be a hobgoblin. For anyone keeping track at home for the hobgoblin counter, that's like what? 3 hobgoblins I've had so far? Maybe 2 green goblins? 3 hobgoblins? Who knows? More Spider-Man stuff. Spider-Man box. Here's the Spider Jet. It has bomb launching catapult. Anyone? Come on, buddy. Come on, old man. Come here. Come here. You want to be on TV? He has no idea what's going on. So, bomb launching catapult. Has Spider-Man ever had a bomb launching catapult? I don't think he has. It has removable landing gear and an open canopy, and you can position Spider-Man in the jet as shown. Spider Jet. One of the cool things, I mean, when it says exclusive, I really don't know what that means, because it's 1997, so exclusive is really out of the picture. But anytime you used to buy a vehicle that came with a figure, that made it worthwhile. Because if you ever watch the old commercials, it's always like, vehicles and playsets sold separately, vehicles and figures sold separately. Whatever. It always told you that you had to go buy figures. Like, if you already own them, cool. But that one was like, you want the whole package in one? Spider Jet, which makes no sense, because he swings through New York. And Spider-Man, you got 2 of them, put them together. Now he can fly around New York. Maybe he can fly over to New Jersey. More Spider-Man stuff. 10-inch figure. We got Kraven Deluxe Edition. I don't know what makes him deluxe, because he comes with a weird staff to throw, a weird spear, I guess, if you will. But you got Kraven, and like I said, I've mentioned in previous videos, I was re-watching and I've finished all of the original Spider-Man the Animated Series from the 90s. Just watching it for fun in my free time, and it is fantastic. Like, it brought back so much nostalgia, brought back so many things I remember, and when you see the characters introduced, they do characters justice. I think that's one of the greatest television shows. Cartoon representations of the character. Keeping with the Spider-Man box, we have Spider Wars Cat Scratching Crossbow. I don't know what that means, but it comes with the bonus collector's pin, and we got Black Cat, Miss Felicia Hardy. Buddy, come on. Now, we did a count earlier for Hobgoblin. Can we get a count for how many times my dog interrupts the video? That's at least 3, maybe 4 minutes. Ooh, I got a few of these. Spider-Man Web Splashers. Really float and shoot water. Websuit Spider-Man. Now, I remember seeing these at the Mall of America, 1998. I was 11, 12 years old. Probably closer to 12. But I remember I was used to go in because I've been a fan of collecting toys for a long time. I remember seeing that these web splashers, I probably didn't know what the name was back then, apparently I don't know now, but I remember seeing them on the shelves and being like, okay, cool, let me go check out the Spider-Man stuff. Web splasher. Throw that in your pool. Throw it in your bathtub. Throw it in your kitchen sink. You want to do some dishes? Spidey-Man can help you. More Spider-Man. Ooh, look at that one. Aqua Carnage. That kind of sounds like it would be a celebrity name in 2018. but it does really float and shoot water. It's Aqua Carnage. Pump up, inflatable, and water blasting action. I'm pretty sure all of them say that. So legit, these were just like pool toys that had some extra plastic on them. And then it looks like I have Web Splashers, Hydro Blast, Aquatech, Namor. So I have the Spidey. I have one of the Spideys. Namor. Just, I mean, the man lives in water. Why is he floating on water? That's a whole different continuity that we don't even have to get into. The man lives underneath the water. Yes, this is water. Underneath the water. Why does he need to float on top of the water and then shoot water at people? Doesn't make sense. Last few things, because it is, oh, look at that. Got another Spider-Man. Hydra Float Spider-Man. Hydra Float. Look at that cool cable style vest he's wearing with all those pouches. I wonder if they're full of web cartridges, because they're definitely not full of bullets. Interesting. No, not nearly as buff as Cable, so. More Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Animated series, you got Rhino. Paul Giamatti. So much could have been done with it. So much. So much. Don't tell me there's going to be a Sinister Six movie and just destroy it. Don't do it. Why do you have a weird Russian accent? Whatever. I only have two more, or I'm sorry, after this I only have two more figures. Living Tendril Hair. This is from the Venom Planet of the Symbiotes. By the way, on the back of it, there's Spider-Man Arachnophobia, which is pretty cool, which I bet you I have some of those figures. I really am excited to take a look at them, but from the Venom, Hybrid, Riot, Venom, Scream, Lasher. There's also the Incredible Hulk and X-Men Mutant Monster advertisements on the back as well. But I do not think that we saw Scream in the Venom movie. I know that we saw Riot and we saw Venom, but Scream is the lady symbiote, and I'm pretty sure she's one of the strongest symbiotes, if not the strongest. They introduced like a new symbiote pretty recently, but whole point of it is this is probably, at least in the late 90s, the strongest symbiote character. The last two things that I have in here, I need to stop throwing the thumb up, because that's two. That's two. I'm gonna say I have two more. These are kind of unique. These are kind of weird. I don't know who made them. Let's find out real quick. They're made by Capcom, that's for sure. But Resaurus? Is there a date? That's some weird. 1999. Street Fighter, round 1. Here's Alex. So here's the thing about Alex. This is after I stopped playing Street Fighter. I bought Street Fighter 5, I think. But Alex, that must be because of the blue pants. This is the Player 2 version of Alex. Third Strike, Street Fighter 3. Yeah. Maybe Alex was in it. I just stopped paying attention because it wasn't all that great. And then, last thing in this box. Wait. What is this thing? That's a weird picture. Last thing is Blanca, or Blanca, Player 2 version. I think Player 2 is their way of saying variant. Obviously, anyone that's played Street Fighter knows. This was kind of goofy. That Blanca is normally green. He's got orange hair. But this is the Player 2 version, so he is blue with like a weird blondish hair. So pretty interesting stuff. A lot of Spider-Man stuff in this box. Like I said, I'm gonna try and maybe check the next box and see. I like to do it all at random, just grab a box and go and make the video for you guys. So hopefully everything else isn't all straight Spider-Man stuff, but I mean, seriously, who doesn't want one of those Spider-Man web blasters? Everyone wants one. Once again, I end my videos, I'm pretty sure always pretty well close to the same thing. If you haven't already, please like, please subscribe, hit the bell icon. That way every time I make a video, I'm going to do much better. Hopefully I'm making a video every single day until I get through my collection. It'll notify you every single time. That way you can watch it and share it with your friends. You can put it on, you know, at work, and people can walk by and be like, who's that weird guy talking about weird toys? And you'll be like, just this guy. You should check him out. My jokes are horrible. Hey, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day.